Whoop, 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 woohoo! These ancient little Chozo artifacts, the little computers and shit you see in the background, you can tell the Chozo were up to something around here, right? They were up to something. Just adds a sense of mystery that really gets you excited, you know? And that's what I enjoy. And oh my god, I'm gonna get myself killed because I'm just like, let me pass. I don't want to deal with you. Oh. Oh. What the? Do not tell me that was a one-way. Fuck, fuck, fuck. Okay. So I could have just bombed upward? Okay. Well, golly. Okay, of course, should have figured. And what is this gonna be? Yep, of course. Go, go, go! Alright. Wow, almost died. Because I did not have the shield on. I forgot to turn the shield on. There's something going on around here. Well, daggum. There's some Kool-Aid right there. I could recharge. Oh, there's Kool-Aid right there, too. That's where I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go get some Kool-Aid. Fucking top off here. I mean, if I went over here, I could take a shortcut, because that's where I need to go anyway. But I don't think I have the energy for it, so I'm not gonna risk it. Not gonna risk it for the brisket. Or the biscuit. Play this safe. I don't want to fucking restart it. My save point. Shit. Ugh. The elevator. God damn it. Talk about waste of time, huh? Oh, you know what? Journey, not the destination. We get to enjoy the content all over again. But I would prefer it if I went to bed at some point. Okay. I really hope there's something extra before this game ends, like an extra boss or something. It just seems kind of silly to give me all these missiles for nothing. Why is the whole screen shaking because of that? Oh, because I had the thing on. Back to the fun area. So what were the Chozo doing here? What were they experimenting on? I wonder. Woohoo! Alright. Woohoo! Buck! Buck! Pinball! Ka-ching, ka-ching! Bling, bling! Buck! 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 You asshole! Fucking asshole, just let me pass! You know a little bit more of what we're doing now. Come on, baby Metroid. I'm not gonna turn you into the Galactic Federation. Too cute! Wait a minute, what am I doing? I'm making the same mistake as I did before. So I learned I can take the shortcut. Huzzah! Fuck! Oh, well, that was close. Fuck! Damn it, Samus! Don't you do it! Don't you fuck me, Samus! Shit! 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 This is the part of the game where it's just fucking me over now. It's like I can't have like the easy victory right now. Learned my lesson. I don't have the shield to get back over, but maybe I can do it anyway. Maybe I can just run the gauntlet. Run the gauntlet. Fuck! Whoa. God damn it. Ow. Is there not a way to get up there? Or do you just have to do it on the other side? Honestly, that death kind of reset my brain a little bit because I can't remember what I was talking about before I had died. Exploded. One way or another, I'ma find you. Okay. Where is it? How do I fucking get in there? Oh. Ah, you piece of shit, go away. Oh my god. Okay. No. fucking way. Are you shitting me? Look at this. Oh my god. Oh my god. This is a puzzle. Or at least a very long detour. Sink. Okay, okay. Skadoosh. Yay. Yay, Aeon that I no longer need. 92%. Oh, right, this thing. Okay, well, I'm in the right path for it. Go down and left. Get the fuck away from me, man. I got spoiled from backtracking to the other areas because I could just blow through them really easily. They didn't really hurt, they died easily, but here I guess I gotta pay a little bit more attention. Just come back at the end game, you know? End times. But thank goodness for screw attack, so I can screw them the fuck over. Of course, of course! I saw the signs, and I still didn't believe. Let's go! Oh, fuck! Alright, right here then. Yay! We did it. We did it. Hope there's some reward. I don't just blue ball me getting 100%. Might as well warpoo. In fact, should I just warp to the area? There's nothing up there anyway. Let's just warp to the next area. Save some time. You know, there's more journeys to be had after this one. Woohoo! There we go. Okay. Go, my little baby, go! Alright, nibble! Nibble! Excuse me. Not trying to yawn on the camera. And yet I did. Let's see, you know, we did talk about, or I should say me and myself, talked a little bit about movies didn't particularly care for. But what about movies that I really enjoy? Well, I do have a top 5. Favorite movie of all time is The Labyrinth, Jim Henson's The Labyrinth. From, I think it's 1985, I don't quite recall. But that is my favorite movie. I'll watch it every single year on my birthday and sometimes in between as well. And I am hesitantly excited about the potential sequel. I'm not opposed to there being a sequel. I don't mind, you know, Hollywood extending a story, or even rewriting it, or recreating it. That's fine, do a remake, I don't care. I worry that it's going to be a very, like, literal translation direct sequel, which I guess, you know, that should make sense, right? Isn't that what you should do, is a literal direct translation? But, I think the issue is that most people kind of take the movie literally, that there is a Goblin City, that there is a Goblin King, and so of course the sequel must dive deeper into the Goblin mythos, and there must be the return of the Goblin King, or maybe the character in the movie is going to become the new Goblin King, and I only fear that because there was a manga that came out that was supposed to be like a spiritual successor or sequel. They at the time they called it the official sequel. I don't know if that's technically true anymore. Trying to read that and get into it, they took it very literally. They dove into the Goblin City and the politics of the goblins, and I guess I should be excited or interested in that, but I wasn't, because that's not what the movie was about. The Goblin City didn't exist. Jareth, the Goblin King, didn't exist. The entire movie was basically one big metaphor for a coming of age for a young girl who selfishly hoarded her toys, like her teddy bear Sir Lancelot. She didn't respect her stepmother. She barely respected her dad. Through the course of the journey of the movie, she changes and she grows. You have the ballroom scene where Sarah is dancing with the Goblin King in the crystal ball. The Goblin King promises her her dreams, promises to give her everything she wants. And so it sounds like a good deal, but really it's not, because the Goblin King wants to rule Sarah. The Goblin King basically tells Sarah, it's like, listen, love me, let me rule you, fear me, do as I say, and I will be your slave. Well, that's impossible. You cannot be a slave to somebody, but then also rule them at the same time. What they're really saying is that, well, no, just do what I want you to do, and I will do anything for you to make you happy. But don't upset me, and always be ready for me. Do that, and of course I'll be happy and get you whatever you want, but that's not a relationship. That's not love. That is you being a slave to that person and making them happy. So, backtracking a bit, the Goblin City, Jareth, none of that was real, and that was shown at the very end of the movie, where, again, the final piece of this metaphor, not only was it a coming-of-age story about Sarah learning to grow out of her selfish adolescent behavior. Not only was it a metaphor for a girl becoming a woman, entering adulthood, but at the very end of it as well, it was about... Hold on. I'm so lost in here. I think I already went that way. How the fuck do I go? How did I get up there? Ugh, this maze. Right, I think there was something here, right? Wasn't there a thing here? There it is. But finally, the metaphor was going from even though you become an adult, you are moving on from the fantasies of childhood. And Sarah basically does that at the end of the film as well. She goes through these fantastic fantasies that she had decorated her room with. And at the end of it, she basically learned to say goodbye to them because she was becoming an adult. You can see that when she's in her bedroom, she's putting away her trinkets and her toys and her things in the drawer. She's putting them away, and she's saying, okay, I am done being a child. I am done being selfish. Now is the time for me to mature and grow up and be an adult and be responsible for others and not just what I want out of life. I am not going to be the junkyard goblin who only just selfishly hoards what I want and what makes me happy. I'm going to think of others and be responsible for others and be an adult. But even though that's where she's at the end of the movie, she even looks in the mirror and she sees her friends one last time, her fantasies, and they say, hey, we'll miss you. And this is goodbye, but just know, should you need us, for any reason at all, should you need us, we're gonna be here. All you have to do is just say so. We're here. And that's really just the message of, you know, just because you're an adult, should you need to fall back into fantasy again and relive some of that adolescence just for your own sanity, it's okay. You can do that. Adults can still have some childish fun and glee at times, and that's what the point was. And so again, they're not real though. That's just a metaphor for Sarah accepting the fact that she's an adult. She's given up those adolescent pleasures and childish things, but at the same time, she knows that if she does need them once in a while, for any reason at all, she can have them again. So they weren't real. And the Goblin King wasn't real. All of that stuff you can find in her bedroom at the beginning of the movie. She is basically living her fantasy. She basically had a fever dream. She was a big old brat to Toby. Toby's just a baby who's crying, and she just basically throws a fit because he has the teddy bear. Toby didn't take the freaking teddy bear. Stepmom probably gave Toby the teddy bear, but she's pissed off about it. And then at the end, she's willingly giving Toby that teddy bear. And not because she actually went to the land of the goblins and saved him. Because she went on an internal journey of self-discovery and growth. And went from a child to a woman. So, I just worry when I think about the sequel. I'm super excited about it, but at the same time, I worry that the writers of today probably don't get that about Labyrinth. There are a lot of fans who don't, and I'm not trying to be hipster Ariel about it and say, oh my god, you don't understand this movie. I mean, it's fine to enjoy the movie however you want, to be honest. Oh, I'm at 100% in this area, all fucking ready. Hold on then, does that mean I'm at 85% in this area, so there's still more shit in this area that I did not collect. So let's continue. We're gonna find a warp. There's one right down there, good sir. There's one right down there. Let's go to the warp. Let's go to the warp, good sir. And finally finish our adventure.